Welcome everyone to the new video dedicated to fixing audio interface. We've got here the Firewire FCA1616, the Behringer, and the usual problem of this interface is the power input. One of the capacitor usually fails and blows, and it makes disaster. To the other part, IC7, it usually burns and everything stops working. Now I'll have to fix this one. Let's say I'm already did it, and I want to show you how to do that in parts, like what you need to do to make it work as it should. This is our unit. What you need to is to remove the upper part screws, to remove the back screws, this one not necessary, and to remove this part. Now there is 8 cables we need to remove. Just pull a little bit front panel, then push and remove. Push the fixation point and remove. I need to press one. Okay. As you can see, the front panel just go that way. There are some bolts over here, screws. I need to now we have a panel and the motherboard. Okay, what I fixed here, this capacitor 47 microfarad, 25 volts, but you need to replace it with 35 volts. And after blowing, this capacitor usually damaged the small IC7 chip here, and it's easy to remove. You need to add some solder here some tin on one side of the IC and on the other side. Then you just put your one needle underneath of the IC, hit one side and push needle underneath. It will pop up when you properly hit one set of legs here, and then the other set of legs will pop up from the motherboards, and this IC will separate. When you separate this IC, you just clean your motherboards for its legs with some kind of mesh for sucking the soldering tin inside, and then you put a little flux on this place. Flux probably need to be a little waxy to make the IC, the LTC1781, to stick properly. When I use my one finger to correctly place the IC on the legs, of course I use glasses to see exactly this small chip must exactly fit all the smallest legs in upper and in lower part. So when I place the IC on its perfect place, I just use one finger to hold the IC, and then I use soldering needle and put a smallest amount of tin on one leg, and then I just figure out, does this IC exactly fit the legs underneath? Then I then I put a little soldering tin on the diagonal leg, and when I ensure that every leg is correctly fits, I add some more soldering on the other legs, and the way I put everything together, I replace it, substitute this IC. Also, I desolder the bed capacitor, replace it with proper one, and that's it. I may assemble this unit back. You will see it's not that fast as a desoldering, it is disassembling, but also no problem. I use a little magnet screwdriver. Before turning it on, I checked whether the plus or minus of this device are short connected. If it is, there are somewhere another problem with the power part, but in my case there were no short connected situations, and I figure out that these four diodes makes possible for the interface to work without problem with any power supply polarity. I mean, the power supply can be either center positive or center negative, doesn't matter. This device can work flawlessly without failing. With both of them. It was a little surprise for me. When I screwing in these screws, I didn't screw till the end because every one of the screw must fit the hole, and only when every one of the screw is fitting its hole, I can screw them in kind of a chess order. Okay, now I can turn the Behringer on and see what underneath, under the hood of this device. Okay, we have power here, and there is no switch to turn this thing on. It will turn when I power it. Yeah, that's it. Flashing blue means there are no USB connections. There is no connection to Firewire or MIDI. And after connecting the interface to a computer, it will stop flashing and working. You can check it with turning all of the knobs. This knob rebooting interface, because they're inside some different programs to work with different outer devices. Therefore, when you press this button, you selecting the optical, ADAT, coaxial, or I don't see these letters, and the higher bit rate. Yeah, I will leave it on ADAT because I'm usually working with ADAT. So everything is working fine. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to like my videos, to share the knowledge, share the skills with different people. So subscribe. I will make more video on fixing stuff, on repairing, and if you see this one useful, save, subscribe or like the video. Have a good time.